Welcome back to the 5th video I've made on Logan Paul in just over a week. I mean, what can I say? There's a lot of meat on this bone. And I can't lie, I'm enjoying the hell out of covering it. Feels like the old days, 2017 vibes. And you guys seem to be really enjoying it too. If you have, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. But something that I think is important to cover before Logan makes his response is what has gone down on Twitter last night. Now, this exclusively happened on Twitter, so a YouTube video documenting it. This whole scamming process, documenting things is the best way to do it. And Logan Paul seems like he's getting fucking desperate. So this all starts when Logan Paul, I'm blocked by the way, he blocked me for tweeting about CryptoZoo to him. I had to get sent this by someone else. But he tweeted out, invited CoffeeZilla on Impulsive. Replying to an email CoffeeZilla sent him, replying to a third request for comment. CoffeeZilla x CryptoZoo. Remember guys, CoffeeZilla tried to contact Logan Paul himself many times.
And now that this thing blew up in their faces, these four seem to be dodging accountability faster than SBF dodges calls with me. Because I have reached out to everyone involved. I've tried to get all of their statements on things. So far, no one has taken accountability or offered to refund the victims at all. They're all hiding, pretending these victims don't even exist.
Email reads, hey Steven, CoffeeZilla's name, I'd love to extend the offer for you to come on Impulsive in person to discuss CryptoZoo. Of course, we'll cover all flights and accommodations. Look forward to hearing back. Best, Logs. What are you trying to start a fucking fire? In his mind, it says Logs, like trying to be really cute. Signed Logs, because you know we're really good friends and I want to fly you out, pay for your accommodation and have you on my podcast. I'm such a great fucking guy. No, you wanker. This invite is as shallow as Kim Kardashian. Like we said already, why the fuck didn't you just reply to CoffeeZilla when he has been trying to reach out to you for months? Why now? Because you can't think of a response, probably, and you're like, oh, let me have the guy on and try and win him over. I don't fucking think so, baby. The public see right through this bullshit. If I'm CoffeeZilla, I tweeted about this when it first came to light. I would not go. Why would you go? It seems like it's all bait. It could be a trap. Logan Paul trying to get him in his podcast, his studio, his crew, his editing. No way. Such a trap. He doesn't deserve CoffeeZilla to be on that podcast. Yeah, come on my podcast, CoffeeZilla, because I'll get hella views from your investigation exposing me for being a scammer, but I want to get some views and promote my podcast. So yeah, why don't you help me out? Fuck off. Why don't you help out the people you scammed and took money from, bitch? Well, luckily, CoffeeZilla didn't disappoint, didn't let this shallow offer affect him, and comes back with this response on Twitter. Logan invited me on his show, but didn't include the email 24 hours before this, where I invited him first onto my show along with Eddie, Crypto King, and Jeff. I'm happy to fly Logan down or live stream it, but I'm not flying to his CryptoZoo tax haven on New Year's. In which the email from CoffeeZilla reads, it makes me sad to see you try to discredit my work given how many times I've reached out in good faith. Nevertheless, once again, I want to invite you to tell your side of the story on my platform. If you have nothing to hide, this should be a no-brainer. We can chat about everything CryptoZoo. I would extend the same invitation to Eddie, Jeff, and Crypto King as well. All that matters is the truth, the victims, and making things right for the single mothers, fathers, and kids who invested millions. I can even put you in contact with them if you'd like. I think they deserve to hear this stuff straight from you. Thanks, Steven. Oh, he tweeted a few other things, but first of all, Logan Paul just can't fucking learn. Again, misleading his Twitter followers, us, the viewers, into thinking, yeah, I'm Logan Paul. I just invited CoffeeZilla myself because, you know, I really want this challenge. Where in fact, actually, what happened was CoffeeZilla invited Logan Paul on his show to do an interview, and Logan replies with, Nah, why don't you come on my show? You've been exposed. You should try clear your name with the guy who actually forced you to talk about all of this, because guess what? If he doesn't make these videos, you're not talking about CryptoZoo or anything to do with your crypto scam, because you were just hiding behind everything. I mean, it's just so fucking obvious at this point. Coffeezilla then goes on to reply to that initial tweet with, if we live stream it, I will donate 100% to the CryptoZoo victims, and if we have any left over, I will give it to Dink Doink holders. Dink Doink, you're my favorite coin. Mate, I just can't get that fucking song out of my head. Never forget what they took from you, with a picture of Dink Doink himself. Dink Doink. Fuck that song. I mean, Coffeezilla being a stand-up guy and actually doing something, if they live stream, that Logan Paul would never even consider doing, or hasn't considered doing, even to this point now, a year and a half later, where the game doesn't work. People have been screwed out of so much money. It's now been proven by Coffeezilla them conspiring to buy tokens before anyone could get any and manipulate the market. There is so much against Logan Paul. There is actually nothing he could say that would change anyone's mind. He could introduce some bad actors like he claimed on his tweet a few days ago, but no one gives a shit at this point, because all you're doing, Logan Paul, is trying to not take accountability, switch the blame to other people when everyone knows who is to blame. Yes, there are bad actors, Crypto King, Eddie, these guys are assholes too, but you employed them for your project, you pushed the project to your millions and millions of fans, and when shit hit the fan, you didn't do anything. You didn't tell them any updates, gave them no transparency, you left them holding the bag, didn't tell them anything because you were scared they would pull out, and your crypto project that never worked to begin with would go to shit even more. I mean, at this point, it's just a joke. One interesting question I also thought about is KSI. I made this tweet, and KSI fans got mad at me. I am in no way blaming KSI at all, but KSI and Logan Paul are business partners, right? Prime is very successful. The fact Logan Paul now has a track record of conducting shady business is a concern for someone like KSI, who doesn't have that track record, because Logan Paul has now tarnished the brand. Big companies might not want to work with Prime anymore, because now Logan Paul has been outed as this guy conducting shady business behind the scenes. KSI probably should just buy out Logan if he can and ride Prime off to the sunset without this motherfucker, because he is clearly someone who's not fit to promote that brand, because his name will tarnish it now for as long as Prime exists. Let me know if you guys agree that in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell on if you're new. If this live stream happens, if Logan's response actually happens, it will be covered also here, so make sure you have everything turned on. And yeah, comment below, helps the algorithm. And until next time, fuck off.